Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Stellaris. In the last episode we integrated the Favorian survivors into our empire. If we head down here, Fervor is now technically our planet. Look at this. It's going to be the only planet that doesn't have people to uplift because it's happened the old-fashioned way. Very strange. Ooh, we could no, that would be mean. Like taking their place and then just terraforming them. There's definitely stuff that we're going to be able to do here, and we're going to need to think about what we want to do with them as a people. Got a little bit of a deficit. There's potential here for them to be all kinds of stuff. We could turn them into another foundry world. We can turn them into let's make it a unification center. That feels about right. We're going to want the Autochthon monument as normal, and we're going to want probably clone vats. But just before we do that, yeah, I think we'll get clone vats first. That's going to keep them busy for quite a while. There are specialists here already, actually, so well, why not? I like that. Job efficiency for bureaucrats up. Bureaucrat upkeep down. Let's do each of them actually. Well, efficiency is not as useful as dropping the upkeep, so we'll get the upkeep dropped. And that's enough investment in them for the moment. That's going to be keeping them busy for quite a while. Right, we have a civic point to spend, which means we're going to need to reform the government in order to actually spend it. This is going to destroy our council, so I've done the smart thing of taking a photo of what the council set up as, so we can then re-put it back. Question is, what do we want to add into our existing places? So yeah, we've really leaned into the Xenophilia. We could really lean into Unity now as well. Let's just have a little read of each of them. Ooh, bureaucrats and priests provide edict funds. Interesting. Not really for these people, but certainly we could do it in a future playthrough. Heroic past. I always love that as a concept. We don't want masterful crafters. Bit of death chroniclers with memorialists. I'm not sure we really want the sanctuary of repose on the relic world. Meritocracy could be very good, but I think meritocracy at the moment is the winner. Civilians are converted into hedonists which do not produce amenities. interesting. I don't know if I could make that work at the moment. We don't want reanimators. I don't think the scavengers are particularly useful at this point in the game. And that's all we can get from these. Okay. Well, out of those, the meritocracy I think is the most useful. Specialist population resource output up. And we get extra leader trait options. Let's go for meritocracy. We're going to keep it as the oligarch. And reform that, which means we now need to do the council positions once again. So, to the right we have the Minister of State. To the left we have the Head of Research. To the right, we have the Minister of Defense. To the left, we have the Minister of Guidance. Although, at this point, Master of Guidance is going to be a bit less useful, so maybe we'll put in the Curator Archivist, because we know we need that. And we have a look at what... Well, we don't have many other options. High Ambassador for more trust cap. It's not super useful right now. Yeah, we'll go with Master of Guidance. So this has to be Dr. Zib. Master of Guidance was... Let's have a look at my... It was Ochia no Tilpen. Then the Head of Research was Isabella Hodgkinson. The Minister of State was Oracle, and this was Zondar. Cool, we are back to how we were. Panic averted, and we have all the benefit. Back over to our fledgling colonies. Let's see how they're doing. You're about to start settling the new place. Good, good.
System survey complete.
We should set you some new orders. You're cloaked, so come survey here, 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 here. You know, we'll come down this way and round. That'll do. That'll keep you very busy for a very long time.
Founding a new home.
Hey! So, that kind of rounds out our expansion up into this neck of the woods. 3 brand new colonies are being created. We're actually a little bit slow at the moment. Let's speed that back up. And the vote for the Federation law has changed. Cool. Which means vote weight is now going to be diplomatic. So, back in, if we change this to challenge, then I can carry it by myself. I don't need them to vote for it. I can still call in favors, but I don't need it. So we'll do that. I'm going to vote yes. And it has succeeded because that's all that was needed. I love being in charge. Right. What else can we do? So, succession challenge type. Ooh. Victory will depend on the ruler's leader and species traits, the empire ethics and civics. Ooh. The golden rule, psionic battle thesis. I did not see it being this type of thing. Wow, I didn't even consider that it might end up being a fight. Still, it has to be a challenge. We're still not making a fleet. That's fine. I should consider who our leader is. I'm Rampolonian. Let's have a look at our species. So Rampolonians, they're not necessarily strong, they're not necessarily weak. If it was a Savantian, would be good in defensive situations. Or we can modify the Favorians. Oh, this is going to be fun. Right. Favorians. Let's create a template for you. We're going to... I think we're going to have to staple them. So we need to take off natural physicists and talented. Maybe actually we lean into them being alright. So if we go with erudite, that reduces leader upkeep, leader maximum traits down. Yeah, maybe we make Favorians good leaders. So they keep talented. But we could get rid of ingenious. And we can get rid of natural physicists. Don't care about fertile. Robust would be fine. Let's put robust on. Very strong would be an interesting one. Delicious. Don't want docile. I just wonder whether there's any more leader-related ones. Leader lifespan plus 50 years with exotic metabolism. Okay. We can get rid of fleeting. Oh, if we give them enduring instead. Right, the leaders who are going to live forever, that's what they've basically become. They're robust, they can go anywhere. They're pretty good researchers. Yeah, this is fine. Let's apply the Favorians everywhere.
Situation log updated.
I am still concerned about arena combat. We could go with Golden Rule and just build up a huge fat stack of money, but let's go with Thesis Defense. Because I can always change it.
Species enhanced.
That was really quick. Favorians are done.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
So we want
Anomaly
to
found.
head up and kind of capture this this rift up here. It looks like we've got an anomaly in the Cortex system. Go ahead and investigate that. And actually, that reminds me, we've got a rift over here that I thought we were... Yeah, we do have someone in the Crystal Rift. It's just, it's bloody difficult. Ooh. The Zarjin Society has been encountered. It's outside of our reasonable area that we'd be able to get to, but it'd be nice to build an observation post there if the opportunity presents itself. Alright, the asteroid that we were investigating is pockmarked with craters from weapons blasts. It appears to have been used as target by someone roughly 2 millennia ago. Residual energy readings suggest they tested increasingly exotic weaponry, including subspace bombs and some kind of singularity generator. Our scientists would be interested in studying the unusual energy echoes that remain. After we clear out those bloody
Spaceborne life form
miners.
encountered. Research complete.
How was the Fitplar injured? I suppose it's getting slightly damaged by the storm. Okay. Well, it's not too badly hurt. And we have a couple of things. Right. Let's do the research first. Climate restoration, great. We'll push on and get Tomb World habitability is fine. No, soil remediation, that's nice and quick. Then metallurgist output up. Great as well. Armored torpedoes, hilarious. Aetherian power plant. Energy credits per 100 miners. Interesting. It gives 400 miner jobs and they produce energy. I'm not against that. Let's throw it in the mix. Then we have an archaeological site. Where is this? Oh, yeah, we're not going to get to that anytime soon. Let's ignore that for now. The Crystal Rift. The MP we delivered through the anchor cord successfully jolted the sphere free of whatever had taken control of it. The crew is alive and well. However, none of them have any memory of losing control of the sphere. With sensors fully operational, the crew observed a gaseous entity directly nearby their location. Presumably, this is what had been controlling the vessel. It seemed the jolt of energy has incapacitated it, at least for the time being. The sphere is being held in some sort of pocket dimension, and we're surrounded on all sides by the swirling clouds of dense nebula. The only other entity detected is the creature nearby. After recovering from the shock, it's begun to bombard the sphere with a series of rapid communications and signals. Our computers and sensors have become overloaded with information, making navigation difficult. We'll need some computational support to understand what we're receiving. It's not clear that we're welcome here. You know what? Provide AI assistance. Let's stick it out. I have confidence in the team. Mostly because I'm not there, so I don't need to worry about it. A new progressive faction, the Liberty Now, and an isolationist faction, the Closed Borders Foundation. Well, you manage, suppress, and Liberty Now. You're the one who formed recently, so we already know about you. So you're not really that new. We're about to get a whole butt-ton of unity. After identifying a potential pre-sapient candidate, our Genesis Arc has created a Genesis Preserve. The colony of Pacan is ready to uplift these people. Time to get to work. Okay, before we go in and do a whole bunch of stuff, we've got influence to spend. We're going to get a bunch more quite quickly. So let's go to Stad, which is currently high awareness in the Renaissance Age, and we'll try and increase their awareness. It's not going to cost much, but it is spending it now while it's a smart choice to spend it. Then, the colony itself. We want the Autochthon Monument first. Then we want the clone vats. So that's going to keep them busy for a little bit of time. Then we have an uplift opportunity with the new species. There you are. Pre-sapient.
Situation log updated.
Go ahead and uplift you. And that's the new colony taken care of. It's in the frontier sector. I would have thought that Hurtle Prime would have been close enough to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it will get folded in just a moment. Or maybe I need to manually do it. Hurtle Prime sector, edit sector. Oh yeah, you can freely add or remove anything within 4 jumps of the capital. So these ones are going to be slightly out of range. If only it was here. That's a shame. Well, it's not that important. Make sure that asteroid collision is being researched. The uplift should finish in just a moment. Ooh, next one is coming. Our minor artifact storage is chock-a-block. Let's very quickly reverse engineer the arcane technology. That has given us a bunch of physics research. Great. Can't celebrate diversity or do anything else, so that's just out of the way. Genesis Arc for the next place is done. That only gave us 5,000 unity, but it got us another 250 influence. And the uplift of the previous ones has been finished. That's given us 10,000 unity. Big step. Let's do the next ones. So we will sort out your genetic rewriting in just a moment. We just need to do the chum souls.
Situation log updated.
So we'll get them going. We have a tradition available. Ooh, more leader lifespan and reduced maximum traits. Yeah. Let's get that. Bethian refinery is finished researching, so let's pick. We could get Strikecraft just to tick it off. Integrated cybernetics. A bit more habitability. And our next new colony go through the same process. Clone vats. You guys are good for the moment.
System survey complete.
Discadia system is done. We need a new destination for you. You are cloaked, so let's bring you down this way. There you go. Second uplift should be done in a moment, and then we'll be able to do the genetic engineering on the species. Hoping to discover some rare resources inside the asteroid, our scientists stumbled upon something unusual. What appeared to be a simple asteroid was in fact a long-dormant relay station. Okay. Yeah. Get the sensors. So yeah, we can either get encryption or we can get extra sensors. There's the uplift completed, another 10,000 unity. Good times. So we're going to do species modification now. I don't know what we're going to do with these, but we're probably going to nerve staple them. Ooh, you're Starborn. That's kind of cute. And you're good at working, but other than that, not massively interesting. So we're going to want to make you erudite. Then we'll go for the pretty standard vocational genomics. We'll make you docile so you don't stick out too much. We can also do all the negative leader things because oh, do we want you erudite? No, we want you nerve stapled. That was it. Yeah. Fleeting goes in. And we could make them conformists. We could give them gaseous byproducts. You know what? That'll be fine.
Situation log updated.
So we'll let you finish changing over. It looks like our chairwoman just got a negative trait after all the effort I've gone to reduce the number of maximum negative traits people can have. Disappointing indeed. Carter system has been surveyed. You've got places to go. That's good. Cascadias, we've already done that one. Where is the Narpla? Oh yeah, we're waiting for that rift. That's what we're doing. We should probably push straight for it, actually. Yeah, we're making a beeline for it. That'll give us. I mean, we're going to have plenty to do in this area, but it's going to give us another potential benefit straight off by getting someone into that rift. Let's sell a little bit.
Species enhanced.
Species enhanced. On to the next one. So the chum sold. Created template. We're going to go for much the same. So vocational genomics. Nerve stapled. We're probably not going to have researchers on this planet. We'll make them fleeting. We can make them fertile. If we give them slow learners, and sedentary, we can give them something else a little fun. Maybe industrious. There we go.
Situation log updated.
Awesome.
System survey complete.
Well, we've finally finished surveying that mining drone place.
Available.
Ooh, open arms is no longer on cooldown. We've finished the species modification on the chumsoids. And we've researched gateway activation. Not the L-gate activation, but it's still something interesting. Alright, next up we'll go for shield hardening. I'm thinking anything shields or frequency modulation related might be useful for us trying to move into cloaking stuff. And this is our wonderful explorer coming around, so we don't need to worry about that. We are slightly losing some
Research
astral
complete.
threads though, so I should probably have a look at maybe Valdus. Still got 400 jobs available, which is all the lower class ones. If I get another city district, then it will give more researcher jobs, which could balance out the astral threads a little. Let's get one going. But we can get an astral nexus somewhere else as well, so that's worth considering. Trappist is going to be a tech world. And it's got the dimensional portal researchers. So we'll get that in here. Soil remediation is done. Let's move on. And ancient target scrambler. I do like all of the ancient tech. The architech is very cool for us. But we'll go with the fleet command limit up, because that might lead to more naval capacity. We have an upgrade for Xenophile. Oh geez, putting your fleet command limit up by 50 would be a bit much. Observant would be an interesting one. So would Scout. I think we'll go with Scout. And we can upgrade the capital on our resort world. So many tourist jobs. Yeah, this place is not doing badly, all things considered. There's not many resort workers there, but overall, it's not a bad place. I wanted to talk to the curators, actually. Because in terms of what we've got on this planet, we've got the we've got 2 of the Hollow museums, and I would love to get the 3rd. So let's have a chat. Can you assist us with our collection? Tell us more about xenogeology. We would like to purchase plans for a xenogeology museum. There we go. Hollow Museum of Xenogeology. That is making the museum curators even better.
The quantum catapult launches ships and fleet.
And I'm sure the quantum catapult is nearly complete. Let's find out. Oh, it is. At least the first step of it is. Great. So, hypothetically, how do I use it? Is the question. Or do I have to upgrade it once before I can actually do it? Yeah. This is not actually it. This is just a preparation for it. So, we need a few more metals. Let's get some extra resources. Worth it. And get that upgrading. In the meantime, you are now free, so we can come and build either another Dyson swarm or come and build all the various places that we need. And actually, yeah, flash forging. A relay. Come up here and do that, and then build the research stations, build the mining stations, build the mining stations, build the research stations, and then maybe we'll get you building a Dyson swarm over here.
Research complete.
It's going to keep you very busy for quite a while. Next bit of research. What are we going to go for? Neutronium? We haven't really experienced much in the way of combat, but it's worth us considering these things. I don't think we'll go for reactive armor just yet. Let's go for autocannons because that's 4 months to clear it out. We have a new colony, Koldar, which means we have a bit more influence that's just come in, and 5,000
Research
unity.
complete.
So we want to consider what we might spend that influence on. Is it time to call an emergency measure? Not yet. 228 days. It won't be long. We could propose other things, but for right now, let's get this colony underway. So we want it to be going through the regular process. That's going to keep you busy for a little bit of time. Let's uplift your population.
Situation log updated.
And we've got shield hardening done. You know what? We'll get the elite cloaking field generator. It's going to be pretty quick to do. Seldis has got an upgrade that it can do for the gene clinics. Oh, why not? We can finally celebrate diversity. Hooray! Genesis uplift has been complete, which means we need to dig into the genetics of the species. So welcome to the galactic stage. Let me modify you. How much is this? This is well within our budget. Oh, this is... The Utopian Dream is going to be great. Getting both of these is going to reduce the cost of ascending places, and it's going to give us another ascension perk. I like it. And our influence storage is completely chock-a-block. That's fine. We're going to be claiming other places, so we'll end up spending it on things like that. For now, let's do the genetic modification. So you're Starborn, that's fine. You are vocational gymnastics. You are nerve stapled. And we can make you very strong just for a bit of... Oh, make you natural machinists. And turn your place into a forge world of some kind. Slow learners and fleeting, because you're not going to have any leaders. And we'll make you industrious as well.
Situation log updated.
So Koldar, we need to designate this as a mining world. Oh, well, a forge world, because that's really what we're going to be doing with it. I wonder if we should send our fleet up to that automated dreadnought. We do have a couple of fleets.
Species enhanced.
Ooh. A war declaration has happened. Not involving us.
Anomaly found.
But these things are always worth considering. Go ahead and investigate
Research complete.
that mineral asteroid. Autocannons is done. Next up. We'll go for the planetary storm stuff. The storms really have, like, been affected by, like, they've changed how the game feels as it develops with the stellar storms. Dyson Swarm Way is still building up quite nicely.
Council agenda ready.
Hey, right. Our artifacts are full. We can't do anything else with them. We don't even have an option to sell them. Our vivarium, we're going to need to clear it out, but we do have some exceptional things, so that's cool. If we do auto culling, allow the space amoebas to be culled. Well, I suppose we can auto cull all of them. Yeah, that'll be fine. Or we're losing even more threads. I wonder what we're actually spending them on. We're going to be spending them on research, I'm sure. Yeah, the borders have been opened by the Jetrons. And our agenda, genetic pursuit. That's boosting our research speed, population growth speed. Next up, I think open arms. Inner stability's fine. Biomorphosis is relatively quick. Let's go for that. 32 months. Fragments of life. So it appears that the asteroid W0872 and the surrounding debris originated from a former planet. A few extra alloys available there. How's Valdus doing with their city district? They're coming along? Good.
Anomaly found. Research complete.
We'll upgrade the field dynamics place. And we'll upgrade the innovation center. And actually, we must be consuming a lot of astral things. You know what? We're doing it on the edicts. That's what it is. So, planetary storm nullification. That's good. Let's get some more cruiser hull points for now. Migration treaty. Don't care about that. Tomb World's anomaly. Go ahead and investigate, and let's have a look at our edicts. Yeah, astral binding, resources from jobs plus 10%. We'll take that off, and our threads are going to go through the roof for the moment. Because the last thing I want is to not be able to afford to activate things as they come in. There we go. Plus 141 each moment. Haven terraforming excellence. They've done it. Some of our people called the inhabitants of Haven mad for settling a world with such horrendous conditions, yet now they fashioned more than adequate facsimile of Sheltered Reach. Hey, they've become a tropical world, and it's only 2336. Good for them. We're losing a few consumer goods, but that's not really much of a problem.
Research complete.
2 bits of research. Elite cloaking field generators is done. Ooh. And our Dyson swarm has been finished, which means we've got a whole bunch of things that have just come in. This should be done. Progress 3 out of 3. This should definitely be ticked off. Well, I'm sure we'll get to it at some point. Now, off the back of these... Destroyers comes at tier 4 for Conquest. So we're gonna keep trying to click through them. Okay, elite cloaking field generators are done. New research. We could do the cosmic weather forecast. We're never gonna look at it though. Let's go with the advanced storm attraction centers and stuff. And the other bit of research we got was the fleet command limit up. Ooh, ZRO harvesting. Yes. We will definitely get that queued up. We don't have any use for ZRO yet, but we do have places where it is, and we've not been able to get at it. Although, remembering them is going to be kind of problematic. We should probably get someone over here to claim this system. Come build a starbase here, and we're gonna want to settle that Gaia world for certain. Let's get a Genesis arc underway. It's a Gaia world, so anyone can go there. Cervantes is as good as anyone else. Probably should have got that going a while back. How are you two? Yeah, you're all right. Longest Mile is still massively underpowered, but they're doing okay. Ah, there we go. Now it's recognized it, ticking them off. Finish an Astral Rift. Form a Federation. Traverse a wormhole we've definitely done. Research crisis debris. Interesting. How has this changed where we are with progression? Apparently we're going to be able to research terrestrial sculpting. And star holds. Okay, that's alright. Primordial soup. So this is the result of what we were researching. Actually, we could do astral boost, so let's get the physics insight, then we'll do astral boost later. Although it presents a unique opportunity to study what could be the early stages of life, it'd be best to set our expectations low, as it's going to be super, super primitive. Fascinating indeed. how is our little espionage thing coming along? It's coming along all right. It's taking a moment. Well, with that, I think we're probably in a good place that we can finish off for this episode. Ooh, we need more places for people to live. Because of all the tourists, I assume. So let's get these queued up, ready. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Stellaris. See you soon.